everyone, we're back for another workout of the day. Today is an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes. It is called Whacky Wally. It is 16 alternating weighted leg lifts, that's a mouthful there, 8 burpees, 16 arm extension leg marches, another mouthful, and 8 slam balls. So we're going to go through all of those movements and the modifications, and then you can get started. Okay, so our first movement is going to be a new movement you haven't seen before on this channel. So it is going to be the alternated weighted leg lifts. So what we want to do for this is an ab workout here. So we're going to keep our legs elevated at all times. So we're going to come back and we're going to keep our shoulders off the ground. Our legs are going to be up, and we are going to essentially do almost like an alternating V-up. But we're never putting our legs on the ground so that we keep that tension in our ab muscle. What we want to keep in mind, we want to keep our back flat and dug into the ground so there's no space. Now, if you want, you can add some weight as well, or a dog. So now modifications, again, with or without weight, challenging yourself with the weight or not. You can also do just alternating V-ups where you're putting the one foot on the ground. Right, Mimis? So yeah. Now the next movement is going to be our burpee. So burpee is we're going to come down, kick out our legs, touch the ground, push up, come back up, and finish with a nice jump at the top. So it's going to be a fast movement. Now, if you want to do a modification, you can just do a half burpee. So that's going to be without the push-up. So we're going to come, kick our legs back, make sure we're coming back into this nice plank position before coming back up. So we don't want just a half kick out. We want to make sure we do a full kick out and then come up. You can walk it out as well with or without the push-up. You can take a bench or a box, and you can do the burpee on that as well. Okay, so next movement is going to be our arm extension leg marches. So you're going to need a weight for this. You're going to take a plate or a dumbbell, and you're going to hold it out, squeezing that core, and you're going to march a nice steady pace. It shouldn't be just like a loosey-goosey march. It should be really squeezing your core. And if you want to add a little bit to this, you can come out with the plate and you can twist at the top as well. Now, if you're using a dumbbell, you can either hold it with 2 hands out like this, or you can hold it out like this. Now, again, it should be a nice controlled movement. So if the weight is too heavy where you can't keep those arms nice and straight, go a little bit lighter with the weight so that, you're really focused on keeping that core straight and tight. We want to be squeezing those abs at all times as we're marching, either just in place or the twist. So yes, now modifications, obviously lighter weight. You can also just do no weight, but again, we want to try to squeeze And what we want to try not to shift as much as we can to like bring our whole weight over. So really that controlled, see, I just moved myself, that controlled twist without the weight. You can also do ab twists, you know, with or without the weight on the ground as well, with either one foot touching or two, but again, not really putting weight into those feet. Okay, next movement is going to be our slam ball. So slam ball is going to include a full body movement. So that means we're activating everything to make this work right. So we are coming down into a squat, right? We're going to get those legs there. We're going to grab the ball on both sides. We're going to use our arms and legs to push up overhead until our arms are straight. We're going to bring the ball back down, squat, and slam the ball on the ground. Common mistakes I see, which is a great way to hurt yourself, is slamming the ball from the top, and you see how everything is rounded and you know, really putting pressure on that lower back. Another thing is they don't come all the way up, so we want to make sure we're doing that press until our arms are straight. So when you get really good at these, you should be able to move fast and efficiently while keeping good form. And by doing that, you're able to catch the ball on the bounce. So the bounce is a very small bounce because it is a weighted airless ball. So you're going to come up, slam, and you notice that I'm always coming down into that squat. So modifications, lighter ball, or you can, if you don't have a slam ball, you can use a dumbbell. You come up, push, tap, push, tap, almost like a thruster. So that it, or if you have no, if you're not ready for, you know, all the weight, but you have a band, you can also do kind of like a thruster, come down, push up, come down, push up with the band. Okay, so you're going to do all those movements over and over again until the clock hits 20 minutes. See how many rounds you can get, see what movements and what weights you use, and revisit to test your progress. Good luck.